Please proceed.
Good evening. It's been long, been here since about 7:30 this morning, so appreciate all y'all's time, and let's get through this. My name is Matt Powell, and I live in Manchester, Connecticut. I'm here to state my utmost disgust for Senate Bill 1076. Now, like you said, you didn't raise it, or you didn't write it. This is generalized to everybody. I also am against any bills proposed that will infringe upon my ability to protect myself, my family, and my state. I'm not going to speak of amendments or rights or anything else that you've heard today and in past hearings, but what I will do is I will remind us all of one little thing. Connecticut pistol permit. Now, I know a lot of people in here have these. And I just want to do a quick little reminder of what this means if I show you this, and anyone else in here shows you this. This means that we are not felons. We have not been dishonorably discharged. We do not have restraining orders on us. We have not threatened the use of physical force to any persons. We have not been confined to a hospital for any type of psychiatric disability. We have not been subject to a firearm seizure, and we are not illegal aliens. We are the honest, upright, law-abiding citizens that have passed state and federal background checks. Not just at the time that this was appointed, but every day. You mess up, it's gone. I believe that every society wishes that they could be made purely of people that can carry these. Not just because it says, hey, I can have a pistol, but it says exactly what I stated. These laws will not these laws we protest will not separate the lawful from the unlawful. Instead, it will put the burdens and actions of those who are unlawful onto the backs of us honest people. I will do everything in my power, and I urge every firearm owner to do the same, to make this next election a one-issue election. I promise that if my legislators vote for Senate Bill 1076 or any others like it, I will work diligently against their re-election. If anyone wants to take away my ability to own certain firearms or magazines, I'm going to vote against them.
Anybody have a question?
But,
Representative Gonzalez?
Yeah, I got a question.
I'm sorry.
Thank you. You know, I think that you was here before. I'm here most of the afternoon just listening to all of you. And I haven't said anything, but I think that you heard the explanation that came from our chair, to explain how this bill came to us. And because we know and we recognize that you guys have rights, that's why we're here today, having this public hearing. Now, to give you, guys the right to express yourself, not only in Bill 1076, but other bills. And again, we're just doing this, we're just doing our job. And that's what we're supposed to do. That's why people elect us to do the job. Some people came here today like you, and threatened us, saying, well, we're going to be watching, we're going to be voting against you, we're going to vote you out if you decide to vote for this bill. We explained it, I don't know how many times, we don't know what, and I think that I can talk, I'm talking for myself, but I think that others here, they don't know right now what they're going to do with this bill. If they're going to vote for this bill, if they like the bill, we don't know. And I don't think that it's fair that you guys come here and threaten us. Me personal, I don't like it because I don't know what I'm going to do right now with this bill. Maybe at the end of this bill, this is a proposed bill, and this is a working process. Maybe at the end of this bill, I will vote against it, or maybe I like at the end what's going to happen with the bill, maybe I'll say, well, they cut this and they cut this. I like the bill now. We don't know. And I don't think that we here just doing our job, trying to listen to you and know what you guys think about this bill. And I don't think that is right that you guys come here and threaten us, saying if you guys, no, I listen, and I will say yes, but we gave
Excuse
your
me.
rights to everybody,
The
and I
audience
think
should
that I
be
have the right.
participating.
Okay, I got the floor. I think that I got the right too, and I'm saying before, and I will repeat it again. I don't know what's going to happen with this bill, and I don't know if I'm going to vote for this bill at the end because I don't know. But
Excuse me, sir.
excuse me. But right now I'm saying that I don't think that it's fair. If we give you guys the opportunity to come here and express yourself, because at the end,
Guys, come on.
Excuse me. Excuse me.
at the end of the day, we're gonna make the decision, and maybe you like it, maybe you're not. But then I will say, then you wait until what happened with this bill, and if you guys don't like it, then you voted against us, and you do whatever you have to do. But I think that we here all day listening to you, giving you the right to explain yourself because you have that right. But I don't think that it's fair when right now we don't know what we're gonna do, that you come here, guys, and threaten all of us.
With all due, with
One of the good ones. Don't pick on it.
with all due respect, ma'am, this is not meant to be a threat. As you hold public office, you are representing the people you are representing people. And if
Yes.
and with all due respect, if the people don't like what you vote for, I mean, it's kind of like if you hire somebody to paint art and they don't paint art. Well, what do you know? But again, this is us taking time out of our day, just like you take time here, and we come here and we're talking about this. Based on what you say, I'd also like to point out that with the SAFE Act that happened in New York, it was rushed through, which is not what's happening here. Which I have the utmost respect because there is public hearings, and I am so grateful that there are public hearings so that we can come and we can praise what's happening, or we can be, voice our concerns about what's happening. And with the SAFE Act that happened as of March 11th, 52 out of the 62 counties in New York have either submitted or passed resolutions to that SAFE Act. And I think that if New York was able to have a hearing before Cuomo passed it and let people come here and say, listen, as it stands right now, we don't like it. We don't like it. And I think that's the conversation that we're having, but it's not a threat. I don't want you to feel that it's a threat. It's not directed at you. I know you didn't raise the bill. I know, as it was stated, this was not, written in this committee. But you are here to listen to us as your constituents to talk about this bill. I don't
And
want
that's
you to
why
take
we've
it.
been doing all day, listening to you guys.
Yes, ma'am. I have
Okay.
a family at home that I could be with, and I have a job that I could be with, but I wanted to be here.
And I got my husband in my house. My husband, he got surgery yesterday, and I'm still here.
That's
Okay.
very commendable.
Okay.
If I was actually interrupted in my piece. It's okay. I just wanted to make a couple quick statements. With Representative McHugh, you mentioned. I'm sorry, Mike Cattell. I apologize, sir. You stated with the grandfathering of the bill of 1076. I have a 3.5-year-old son at home. What if, when my son gets older, he shows an interest in firearms, and I get to teach him how to shoot like my dad taught me? What about his rights? I'm going to say, I'm sorry, son, you can't own an AR-15 like Daddy has, because, well, I don't have a spare one, and even if I did, I can't transfer it to you. So I'm sorry. I mean, it's things like this that my son's rights are going to be infringed upon. With regards to the taxes, I have to register firearms every year and whatnot. I don't see how that's going to save. That's not going to do anything to limit firearm violence, gun violence. I know my son is safe when he's with me. because I can protect him. I can protect my wife, who is from Stafford. But when he goes to daycare, or when he goes to elementary school, none of these laws will protect him. None of them. And that's what we need to fix. That's all.
Thank you very
Thank you
much
for
for
your
your
time.
testimony.